that pillar right behind us, yeah?
Okay.
Three, two, one.
Sorry.
It's alright, you done?
Okay, cool.
You
let's
ready?
go. Yep.
Hi guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Iman and today I'm doing a mock test with Iman.
Hello.
Welcome to the channel.
Thank you for having me.
Now your driving test is tomorrow. How are you feeling?
I'm actually very nervous. I've been having nightmares about it for like the past
Nightmares
week.
about
Literally,
it?
that I failed so badly.
Oh god, okay, but this is your first mock test as well. Okay,
Yeah.
and how many hours of driving lessons have you done?
So I've done 18.
18 hours?
Yeah.
Start to
total.
finish?
Yeah.
Have you been practicing with family outside of that as well?
No.
No. Okay. All right. So, do you know how today's mock test will go? Do you want me to tell you a little bit about it?
Yeah, generally, but if you could explain again.
So whenever I need you to turn, I'm going to tell you. If I'm not saying anything, just go straight. We're going to do one maneuver. We may also carry out the emergency stop, similar to everything you've already been practicing. A little bit of independent driving before you know it. That's the end of your test.
Okay.
Okay. How would you check that your head and tail lights are on? And how would you turn them on generally? How would you turn them on and how would you check that they're on?
I mean, like turn this or something.
Okay. What icon are you looking for?
The little dipped headlight.
Is it that?
That one. I think so. That one, the bottom one. Has to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how would you know that they're on?
The little icon would come up and then I would probably get around the car to check.
Okay. Alright, brilliant. For anyone that is new to watching these videos, if you enjoy watching these videos and even learn a thing or two, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, let us know what you thought of today's driving and Iman's driving. Comments welcome. Subscribe and select the bell icon, and it is way too hot, so let's get the car started and let's get driving.
Okay. Are we going to turn the AC on or are we just...
It is on.
Okay. Can I roll down the window just a little bit?
Yeah.
Because it allows me to like hear better.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. So drive up whenever you're ready.
Okay. Oh, okay.
To turn the parking brake off in this car, you have to pull the parking brake towards you. Iman kept pushing the parking brake, which is how you would turn it on.
Okay, I don't know how to work.
Before the test starts, I do go over these controls.
Okay, that makes sense. Apologies for that.
And turn left. Approaching this left turn, Iman should have approached slower as there are parked vehicles blocking the entrance, and as soon as she saw the oncoming vehicle, she should have stopped. You do not want to be getting this close to an oncoming vehicle. This can easily turn into a serious fault.
I'm just not really used to this car.
Okay, man, at the next roundabout, I'd like you to turn right. It's the third exit. In your driving test, if the examiner gives you instructions like this, that means that the roundabout is coming up shortly and you want to start checking your mirrors and move over into the right position early. So turning right, third exit, yeah? You can see here it's actually becoming quite difficult to try and change lanes as the traffic in both lanes is now slowing down leading up to this junction. So you want to try and move over in good time when you know the roundabout's approaching. Iman is checking her mirrors and manages to move over safely.
My dad works there. Tyre shop.
Nice. Approaching this roundabout to turn right third exit, we can go into the middle lane or the far right lane. Both of them turn right. We can see this with the road marking and the sign for the road marking, which is on the roundabout in the distance ahead. Iman enters this roundabout really confidently. Once in the roundabout, she needed to follow the white line on the left as that was guiding her towards the exit. Staying on the far right does make it harder to exit as cars on the outside of the roundabout will start to enter. But once she has taken this exit, she's now in the overtaking lane. She should be looking to move back into the left-hand lane as we're currently not overtaking. Approaching the traffic light junction ahead, Iman gets a serious fault with her response to the traffic light. Initially, the traffic lights had been green for some time, so we need to be careful that they could be changing soon. Now, as soon as they started changing, Iman did start to brake, but she's braking very lightly and puts the clutch down too early, and I had to put the brake on in order to avoid going into the junction. Sorry. So a few things happened here. Firstly, we're approaching too fast for the traffic lights. Secondly, we were too close to the traffic lights to actually make the stop. And thirdly, Iman started braking too lightly to make this stop. Sorry, didn't want to go into the junction there.
Yeah. Sorry, that was quite harsh.
Now at the traffic lights up there, we are actually turning left. You okay?
Yeah. Was that a fail?
No. I don't know, I can't say.
Okay.
Take the next road on your left. It's coming up shortly. It's really important when overtaking a cyclist, once you've moved over towards the right and you're actually passing the cyclist, keep to that right hand side position until you can see the cyclist in your interior mirror. Iman gets marked down at this point as she starts moving back towards the left as soon as we're passing the cyclist, cutting into the space in front of the cyclist. Okay, man, when it's safe to do so, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would wash the front windscreen. Thank you. And if you could pull in and park up on the left just before the next parked car, get fairly close but leave enough space to move away, about a car's length. Just keep going forward a bit more, just keep getting closer to the car and stop there. Thank you. And drive off when you're ready. at the end. Going straight on from here. And turn left. At the end, turn right please. Now we're going to turn left at these traffic lights.
Okay. Always happens.
Now if you can take the next road on your left, it's just after that large tree. It's an entrance, just after this large tree. Just right here. Yes, we're going in here, yeah? Okay, Man, what I want you to do is there's some spaces on the left. If you can reverse into any one of those spaces, I think there's 2 or 3 at the end.
At the end, yeah?
Yes, if you could just reverse into one of those spaces up there. Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah.
So just make sure you finish within the white lines of the bay.
Okay, I'll go for that one then.
Iman starts this manoeuvre off really well. She looks all around, she's keeping the car really slow, and she's checking her blind spots while she's reversing. She started steering left a bit too early, so we're now going in between the 2 spaces. At this point, all she needed to do was take a little bit of the wheel out towards the right and the car would have been perfectly in the space. This manoeuvre is much easier to fix if you start to steer too early rather than steering too late. At this point, she now needs to pull forward out of the space in order to readjust. Sorry, just got that pillar right behind us, yeah?
Okay.
Sorry, just got that pillar right behind us, yeah?
Okay.
That's fine then, thank you. Try that.
Okay. Can I adjust it or?
Yeah, you can adjust it.
I don't think it will make much difference.
We just can't go backwards is all.
Okay.
When you're adjusting any of your manoeuvres, be sure to check all around you. At this point, we've got this pedestrian walking across from the left-hand side, and he was walking right towards the car, so Iman should have waited for him in case he steps out in front of us. That's great, then, thank you. Okay, so we're going to head out of the car park now. If we drive out the way we came in, and when we get to the end, it's a left turn.
Okay.
And then left in here. And then left again when we get to the very end.
Don't want to kill that bird. Is it gone?
I don't know, I can't tell.
Oh god.
Just keep driving slowly forward. We'll find out soon enough. So what would you usually be doing today?
Chilling with my family. I'm at uni, so
Yeah.
it's holidays, but I'm looking for a job right now. Just for the summer and stuff. What about you?
Well, I would just be testing. Or teaching. We're going to go straight ahead from here, okay? Going ahead from here and ahead at the roundabout as well. Now this roundabout is a giveaway roundabout, so you look towards the right to make sure there's no traffic coming round before you enter. Once we've entered, there is a traffic light halfway through the roundabout, so again, make sure it's green before you continue. And as we're heading towards the exit, there is a zebra crossing on the exit. Now this is one of those points where it's better to have the zebra crossing here than to not have it here, as at least this way you will be watching out for pedestrians. If we end up stopping at this crossing, you will back up onto the roundabout, but that's not a concern. And at this next roundabout, going straight ahead, second exit. Okay, so that's the end of your driving test. How was your drive?
I mean, I thought it was good for the most part.
Yeah.
The traffic lights, I know that's when I messed up because I didn't slow down enough, and then you had to.
Yeah.
You intervened, yeah. Okay. And also the reverse bay park was horrible because you also, yeah, I didn't even know that you could see it in the camera. I don't know what I was doing.
Okay,
yeah.
so let's talk about that traffic light. Okay. When they start, firstly, approaching those traffic lights, we could see that those lights had been green for a very long time. They're going to be changing. And I was approaching thinking, she's getting there too fast. She hasn't stepped off the accelerator.
Yeah.
And then suddenly they started changing. Okay, fine. The lights started changing. We had time. But why did I have to brake?
Because I didn't like slow down enough.
You didn't slow down enough.
Yeah.
Now with your driving, what I noticed you do a lot of the times is you put the clutch down too early. So we're driving at like 40 miles per hour, fourth gear, traffic lights changed. With your feet you went brake clutch. Now putting the clutch down, what does that do?
Engages the...
Disengages.
Yeah, disengages.
So now your tyres are disconnected from the engine. Your tyres are now gaining momentum. That didn't help your situation out. That's what actually made it worse for you.
Okay.
Your brake wasn't enough because there's no engine brake at all. Had you just put the brake on and then later put the clutch on when you were a bit slower, you would have been able to stop perfectly. Would have been a bit of a quick stop still, but you would have been able to stop. I only put the brake on because the way you were braking and the rate at we're rolling, I was afraid we're going to go past the stop line and into the junction. I had to stop you there. That's why I put the brake on. Okay. So that was the first one. It's a shame with that because the roundabout before it, you did it so confidently. That big roundabout right turn, really nice. Driving along on that 40 road, you're driving nicely up to 40, but you kept in the overtaking lane.
Yeah, I should have moved left, didn't it?
Should have moved left.
It's only when you said we're going to turn left all that all shit.
Yeah, so we should have been moving over sooner than that. You should have just been thinking, all right, I'm driving 40, oh, there's a new lane, let me move over. You just carried on driving. Yeah. So you should have moved back. The Bay Park, oh, it started off so strong. It started off so good, great observation, great control, you're reversing really nicely. And then you went, oh, that's a bit wide. And I thought, great, come on, you know what to do. Then you just carried on reversing, and I thought, well, if you keep the wheel there, we're only going to keep going wider and wider and wider. So you started arcing around like this.
So I should have like steered more.
Because you could see that that was getting too wide on your side, you needed to turn into it. Because then it was going to get closer. And then you would have been in. Yeah. But the only reason I put the brake on is because you would have hit the stump that was right behind us, and you could see it on the camera clearly. And I was like, if I don't put this brake on. And then again, when you said, oh, can I adjust it? I said, yeah, go ahead. You adjusted it beautifully. Great control, observation. But I am going to tell you off with that pedestrian who is right there.
The
that
guy
man.
coming out of, okay, yeah.
Come on, he's right there, and you're just going forward. And I thought, come on, just stop. He's distracted like this, and he's just walking. You should have waited for him. But the rest is nice with the manoeuvre itself. Okay. Okay.
So adjusting it, that's just like...
Adjusting it's fine, but the only reason you would have failed on that manoeuvre, two reasons. Firstly, because you're getting too close to what's behind. You shouldn't be going that far. You should have been aware that, okay, there's a boundary at the back, or there's a pillar, I can't go back, or I'm not sure, you know what, I'm just going to go forward. As soon as you feel like you're getting to the end, just go forward, wiggle it about. And the pedestrian, you should not have been moving forward with him there, because he was just walking into your path. Yeah? Also, when you were trying to slow down and gear down, did you notice the gear lever was a little bit tough, like to actually change? It was a bit of a fight against it sometimes.
A little.
It's because the speed you're at,
I need to brake more.
Doesn't match the gear. So the car's like, no, don't go that way. And you're like, nope, go that way. So you need to be slower, then gear down. So don't focus on the gear, focus on the control. Right at the beginning, I didn't like what happened with that black Polo. We were turning. We come up to this bit where we can't see into the road where there are parked cars. Yeah. You're turning in, black car turned up, you braked, but you're just going way too close to the back of that car. Yeah. As soon as you... I don't remember that, but yeah. Right at the beginning, the first junction where we turned in, there. So that's basically everything. We'll go over any tips and stuff like that for your test for tomorrow now. But I think I've gone over everything. If I haven't, I will put it in the video for you guys so you guys can see it. But that's the end of the video, and thank you for taking part on this.
Thank you so much for this.
That's right. Good luck with your test, and let us know how it goes. And that's it from us today, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought of the drive. like it's really easy to tweak these things and get it up to that standard.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there's loads of really good parts. You just need to buff it up a little bit. Yeah?
Okay. So how many was that? 2 serious faults, or was it 3?
3 at
3.
least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's better to learn from them now though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And just be more cautious of these things for your test and even just for your general driving.
Yeah.